Just remember, if Ultramorland is not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots.
Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up and coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagrow 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Duncan County Transit in Malden, Missouri is a fast and safe way for you to stay mobile. Call them at 573-276-5806.
I'm running for governor for one simple reason. Because parents who are working extra shifts today
have children who need to beat the odds tomorrow.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Southern Custom Meats in Dexter, Missouri is providing you with the best in custom butchering, fresh vegetables, and farm fresh eggs. Call now or visit us today and see the Southern Custom Meats difference for yourself.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
First State Bank and Trust wants to thank the Dexter community for 20 years in business. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by our Dexter branch to explore all your financial options.
Missouri State Senator Jason Bean, representing Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties, would like to wish all the Southeast Missouri basketball programs in the 25th District a safe and successful season.
Just remember, if Autry Moreland's not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the finals of the Class 4 District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament here on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV. We're coming to you tonight live from Notre Dame Regional High School just west of Cape Girardeau, and our matchup features two of the top 5 ranked teams in Class 4 according to the most recent coaches poll. Doniphan Donettes, ranked number 1 with a record of 25-0, will face off against the Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs, coming in with a record of 19-7 and ranked number 5. Alongside my broadcast partner Scott Nelson, I'm Jim Riker, ready to bring you some state playoff basketball.
Jim, this is big girl basketball tonight here, Class 4 District 1 Championship. What an amazing matchup we have. Certainly the two best girls teams in Southeast Missouri, and each one trying to punch their ticket to the state tournament. The Notre Dame Bulldogs are 1 year removed from a trip to the Class 4 Final Four. The Final Four in Class 5, but they've dropped down to Class 4 this season due to lower enrollment. The Donettes from Doniphan, two-time defending district champions in this district, faced off against a new district opponent tonight, but not an unfamiliar one. One of Notre Dame's 7 losses on the season came on January 31st in a weather-postponed game at Doniphan. That game went to overtime, Jim, with Doniphan winning 55-53. I am sure Notre Dame's had that date this date marked on their calendar, hoping for another shot at the Donettes. Well, you know what? Tonight they're going to get it.
They do get it tonight, and I will tell you, folks, I don't know. I grew up in Cape Girardeau. I don't know if I've ever been in a Notre Dame gym where the predominant, the visiting team is predominant with the number of fans, but tonight Doniphan has really come out to support their girls.
I hope the last person out of Doniphan turned off the lights, because that town has represented their school really well tonight.
They really have. The Donettes are led in scoring and overall by Kenzie Reedus. She's a 6'1" senior for the Donettes. The offense certainly goes through her. They also start some young kids, Ellie White, Carson Haygood. So they're a mix of young and old a little bit, Scott.
Yeah, and for the Bulldogs, Nevaeh Lucius leading them in scoring, 12.4 points a game. And, Jim, she is just a sophomore.
Yeah, and she is a beast inside. She set the school record for most blocks in a season this year. And, of course, they've got a couple other pretty talented kids. The Rubel twins, Bree and Kate Rubel, both averaging right at 10 points a game. So we are getting set here for what should be just a dandy matchup in what is a great weekend of basketball across the state. We've got girls in Class 1, 2, and 3. Their quarterfinals are tonight. And then tomorrow, of course, the boys 1, 2, and 3 quarterfinals, and we'll have that Puxico South Pim game. We're going to take a break right now, and then we'll be back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We support local education.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots. Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
Duncan County Transit in Malden, Missouri is a fast and safe way for you to stay mobile. Call them at 573-276-5806.
We are back at Notre Dame Regional High School here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and it's the girls Class 4 District 1 championship game. It'll be the Doniphan Donettes in their home white uniforms here, and the Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs in their dark blue uniforms with the lighter blue numbers. Should be a good matchup. Jim Riker and Scott Nelson along with you here, and we're getting set for the starting lineups. And there you can hear the Donette fans here, folks. Their starting lineup represented. Go like this: a 5'7" sophomore, a freshman, number 00, Ellie White. A number 2, a 5'10" freshman, Carson Haygood. Number 5 and a 5'7" junior, Madeline Reedus. A 5'11" junior, number 23, Sarah Owen. And the big scorer for them, a 6'1" senior, number 32, Kinsey Reedus. They are coached by Adam Epps, assisted by Ariel Leip and Jimbo Blackwell. And now the starting lineups for the Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs, coached by Kirk Beller, assisted by Alex Graves, Matt Rubel, and Jennifer Code. They go like this. A 5'9" sophomore, number 11, Bree Rubel. A 5'6" junior, number 14, Skylar Kraft. A 6-foot sophomore, number 22, Kate Rubel. A 6'2" sophomore, number 30, Nevaeh Lucius. And the final starter, a 6-foot junior, number 35, Eliza Barnett. They come in with a record of 19-7, ranked number 5 in the state of Missouri. And as we said, the Doniphan Donettes, 25-0, undefeated, and ranked number 1 in the state of Missouri. Scott, though, probably certainly the one thing you look at schedule. Certainly Notre Dame plays a more difficult schedule than the Donettes do.
Well, they really do, Jim. They have historically, I mean, we've been coming up here doing games for over 20 years, and their schedule is tough. They go up into St. Louis, up into that area, and play a lot of tough schools.
At one point, they were 7-6 on the season. They've come on now. We're set to go. Tip taken down by the Donettes. White to the basket, up and good. Ellie White with the first 2. The Donettes in their full court press. They love to put some pressure on the basketball. And there's a turnover by Notre Dame quickly.
Well, right now the Donettes kind of have them shook up just a little bit.
They'll always want to put pressure on. Coach Epps loves to put that defense pressure. He will go deep into his bench as well. Zone defense. Reedus inside, gets it blocked by Lucius. Gets it back though. And she's going to have a jump ball, and it will go to the Bulldogs.
Well, another block for Lucius, as she just broke the Notre Dame's block record here the other day.
I believe that's her 90th of the season now. So Notre Dame with the basketball. They kick it off to Rubel.
A little man-to-man pressure now.
And then she loses out of bounds, but it's knocked out of bounds by White, and will go back to Notre Dame.
Tell you what, Jim, Ellie White is really, really quick.
She is very, very quick. She averages 9.2 points a game for these Donettes. To the basket, Rubel up and good. That is Kate Rubel, and it's 2-2. Nice drive to the basket by young Miss Rubel.
Yep, nice left hand there.
Extended 2-3 zone for the Bulldogs. Little spinner in the lane. Then kicks it right side, knocked out of bounds. Good defense, good read there by Barnett, knocks it out of bounds. These two teams, as Scott mentioned earlier, I think know each other pretty well. They played earlier this year to an overtime game at Doniphan.
And then I would say both teams know what the other really wants to do to try to stop each other.
In the corner, down the baseline, cut off there. Back out to Madeline Reedus, excuse me. She puts it on the floor, going to try to get to the basket. Nice pass inside, goes up off the glass and good.
Boy, that was a dandy look and a dandy pass that time.
Kinsey Reedus for 2. Ahead to Barnett. Kate Rubel with it once again. They cut her off nicely. Now to Lucius. She's going to try to drive in the lane. It's tipped by White.
Yep.
Goes ahead to, and then Out of bounds, a little too quick there. That was one of those hurried and rushed a little bit.
Yeah, just a little rush. White sort of overran the pass and could not recover.
Turnover goes back to the Bulldogs. Bree Rubel with the basketball, gets it across the timeline, kicks it in the corner. Long three ball up off the mark, no good. Nice strong read down there by Madeline Reedus. She gets it ahead to White. Gets it back out to Reedus. Looks inside, nothing there. Cross court, White puts it on the floor, drives into the lane, up off the glass, and good
nice
left-handed move over Lucius, and it's 6'2" Doniphan.
You know, Jim,
Rubel down the lane and a charge. Gonna be a charge. She dropped that shoulder.
Stuck the forearm into her, and good defense that time.
Sure was. Kate Rubel was her first.
Was that Haygood that drew that charge?
That was Haygood that drew the
good
charge.
Defense by Haygood.
Sure was.
I was just going to say, as long as we've been watching Doniphan, whether it was Coach Blackwell or now Coach Epps, they're really good at tipping the ball from behind.
Yes,
and
they
they've done
are.
that a couple times here to Notre Dame.
Owens with it, little spin move in the lane over Lucius, no good. Lucius gets another block, it goes out of bounds, and we'll go back to Notre Dame.
Good defense here by Doniphan and Notre Dame here early on.
2.5 minutes in, Doniphan leads 6-2. Winner of this one will play next week on Monday night. In the lane, kicks it back out to Bree Rubel. And her sister, Kate. Back to Bree, tipped away. Good defense there by Carson Haygood, and out of bounds will stay with Notre Dame.
Just kind of got in a little trouble there and kind of threw it up, hoping for a little help, didn't she?
She did. Both Rubel twins and Lucius sophomores here for the Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs. To Kraft. She gets it stolen. Nice hands by Madeline Reedus with the steal. She comes down quickly. She's going to take it all the way coast to coast. Then we're going to have a travel. Just didn't get the pass off quick enough.
Nope. Had the right idea, just couldn't get it done.
Mia Patton in the ball game to replace Skylar Kraft for the Bulldogs. Big crowd on hand here tonight for this district championship game. And then,
well, there was another example right there, what we just talked about. Ellie White just stuck that hand in there and got her to turn it over.
And Kate Rubel just looking ahead a little too far. Sarah Owens with the basketball. Puts it on the floor, drives to the basket, kicks it off. Oh, great pass. Reedus wasn't ready for it.
What a wraparound pass. She just, like you said, she just was not ready.
Both players closed in on her. Reedus was there, just wasn't ready for the pass quite. Kate Rubel brings it up for the Bulldogs of Notre Dame, and they trail 6-2. 3.5 minutes in the ball game.
Tell you what, Kate Bree needed a little help from her sister. She's carried the load in bringing the ball up. She's a little tuckered out right now.
Right side. Kate Rubel to the basket, up and good. Rubel down the baseline for two, and it's 6-4. Rubel's got all four of the Lady Bulldogs points. Full court pressure by the Bulldogs. White with it. Kicks it off. Goes to the basket is Owens. She goes up and under and going to be called for a travel before she got the shot off.
She split the difference right there between the two Notre Dame defenders, and I guess she drug her foot just a little bit.
She must have a little bit.
Good move.
Olivia Wagner checked in for the Lady Bulldogs to replace Kate Rubel. Panton with it, and she loses it. Reedus is going to take it to the basket. Going to try to spin, goes up off the glass, and she'll be fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. And that foul was going to go on, I believe that goes on Mia Panton.
Yep.
It's her first, team foul number 2 on the Bulldogs. And that sends Madeline Reedus to the free throw line. Free throw up and good. White checks out. I believe that's Killian that checked in.
Kenzie Killian.
Yep. Second free throw also good. 8-4. Both these teams shoot about 60% from the free throw line for the season. Bree Rubel with the basketball, backcourt. Kicks it off to Wagner. Wagner inside to Barnett, up and good.
Yeah,
good
great
step through.
Yeah, good step through, good entry pass into her.
Kenzie Reedus with the basketball, goes cross court. And they kick it back out. Reedus gets it back. She'll take the three. It's going to be good. Kenzie Reedus has got three. She's got, I take that back. That was Carson Haygood, her first three of the night, and it's 11-6.
Well, she shoots a little over 37% from three herself.
Ball's kicked to go back to the Bulldogs. Kate Rubel's going to check back in for Notre Dame. We'll give Barnett a break. So Notre Dame's gone to a little bit to their bench, a little more than Doniphan has so far. Inbounds. Rubel with the catch, gets double teamed, goes up, gets blocked, but we called a foul.
You know, I know one thing that Notre Dame didn't want to have happen was to let Doniphan have the open looks on the three because, boy, they can really knock it down.
Absolutely right. Kenzie Killian with her first foul, team foul number 1. And Kate Rubel at the line. Free throw good. Rubel shoots about 62% from the free throw line. Bree Rubel checks out for the Bulldogs. 5 points already on the evening. Second free throw up and off the mark, no good. Rebound by the Donettes. Reedus with it. Knocked out of bounds. Long arms of Barnett there, knocked it out of bounds. Reedus with it from the point. Right side. Reedus for three. Carson for three more. Carson Haygood.
You can't leave them open out there.
She shoots 37% from the three-point line, and it's 14-7. Rubel to the basket. Nice kick out to the corner. Could have been a charge, no call. Shot's no good. Rebound Reedus. Madeline Reedus with it. Going to put it on the floor. Take it to the basket. Kick it right side. They kick it up top to the basket. Up and good. Sarah Owens with two, and it's 16-7 now for Doniphan with 2 minutes to go in the first. Inside, up and good. Good pass inside. Good finish there by Skylar Kraft. 16-9. They broke through the pressure of the Donettes. Knocked out of bounds by Rubel.
Yeah, Rubel got those long arms extended and knocked that one out.
Barnett checks back in, as does Bree Rubel for the Bulldogs. 16-9. Minute 52 to go here in the first quarter. Tough catch there by Reedus over Rubel. Haygood thought about the three again, didn't take it. Bad pass taken away by Bree Rubel of the Bulldogs. She's quickly up the floor with it right side. Cross court, Kate Rubel puts it on the floor, left-handed obviously. Then kicks it out. Lucius for two from the free throw line, no good. Blocked out, but not quite good enough, and it goes back now to Lucius. She goes to the basket, up and good. Possibly the crowd thought there was a walk there. Let's put it like that.
Yeah. Well, we're sitting right here looking at it. It didn't really look like it to me, but
Doniphan with it. Right side, Haygood wide open again. Long this time, no good. Air ball goes out of bounds. Notre Dame with the basketball, and then knocked out of, and are going to have a foul on the Donettes there.
It's hard to see the numbers up here sometimes, Jim.
It is. That is Sarah Owens, her first, team foul number 2. Minute and 1 second to go here in the quarter. Doniphan up 16-11 so far. Peyton Lowry checked in for the Donettes, as did Ellie White, came back in.
White had a good little rest there, Jim. She's going to be pretty.
They let Rubel get way too deep that time. Then a three-pointer up and good. 16-14.
Little game of runs here by each team, Jim.
Yes, it is. Haygood with it. Back out to Reedus. Reedus inside, kicks it back out to Haygood. She's got 2 threes already tonight. On the floor, jump stop. Back out to Haygood with 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Right side, great catch by White there. Then back out, baseline drive, kickoff inside. Reedus up and no good. Knocked away. White runs it down with 4 seconds to go. Got to get a quick shot off. They do. Lowry for 3. Air ball no good. And that's the end of the first quarter, and it's been a good one. Right now it's the Donettes 16, the Bulldogs 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Aycorp Sports.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
Yeah.
We are back at Notre Dame High School. And Scott, you've got something for us?
Sure do. Whether it's balls or strikes, fouls or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and certainly know they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at Aycorp Sports and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
16-14, Doniphan's the lead as we head to the second quarter. Sort of interesting, the 2 leading scorers for each team. Nevaeh Lucius with only 2 points for the Bulldogs. Kenzie Reedus with only 2 points for the Donettes so far. So the complementary players sort of had to step up.
Well, they haven't. And you know, they're playing man-to-man, Doniphan is, and they've really not posted up Lucius down here really much at all. She's playing around the free throw line offensively.
Reedus picks up her dribble and kicks it out to White. Right side, three-pointer up and off the mark, a little long, no good. Rebound, Bree Rubel. She's down the floor for the Bulldogs. 12-foot jumper, no good. Rebound inside, up and good. That is Barnett. Eliza Barnett with the basket. She's got 4, and we're tied at 16.
Good hustle down the floor by the Bulldogs that time.
Doniphan's really had trouble getting much going inside, and now the pressure's starting to bother the Donettes a little bit. Off. Shot inside, knocked away, goes out of bounds off of the foot of Doniphan.
Yeah, that was off of the foot of Owen, I think.
Goes back to the Bulldogs. We're tied at 16 with 7:20 to go in the first half. Good job of defense interiorly there. Bree Rubel for 3, long, no good. Long rebound, Barnett gets it back out to Kate Rubel. She goes to the basket, gets it blocked. Lucius with it. Turnaround left-hander, no good, but she'll be fouled and will shoot 2. And that's going to go, I think, on Kenzie Reedus.
I think they're at the quarter break, Jim. Coach Bowler from Notre Dame, I think he might have challenged his kids to be a little more aggressive. What do you think?
I think that's exactly right, because they have really hit the basket here. First foul on Reedus, first team foul. Lucius good with the free throw. Notre Dame with the lead, 17-16. Their first lead, I believe.
The game, that's exactly right. Well, early on, Doniphan came out with a big flurry and a lot of aggression and played really well that first quarter. And now Notre Dame's up in the ante a little bit, aren't they?
They are. Winner of this one plays. Nice read there. Then knocked away, still loose. And that's going to be a timeout by Coach Beller. He got the timeout before the walk was called. So it'll be the first timeout for the Bulldogs. They'll continue to have the basketball. I was going to say, Scott, the winner of this one will play either Park Hills or St. Genevieve. They're playing tonight as well in their district championship game. And that will be, I believe, on Monday night. And, of course, tomorrow we've got boys quarterfinal action, Class 2 with the Puxico Indians from Stoddard County and South Pemmiscot from down at Steele. And that should be a good one.
That'll be a really good one, too. I tell you what, South Pem has really come on here later in the season. Of course, Puxico has played well all season, and that ought to be another dandy game.
Yeah, it should be. Mr. Farmer from South Pemmiscot, a sophomore, has really turned into a fine player, and he's sort of leading that South Pemmiscot Bulldog team. 18-16, Notre Dame with the lead here. Just a minute gone in the second quarter. Into Bree Rubel. Crossover, then gives it off to her sister, Kate.
Boy, I tell you what.
Then back into Bree. Barnett with the jumper, and good. Eliza Barnett's got 6 now.
2016.
Doniphan's got to handle the pressure a little better. They do this time. Haygood with it. Gets double teamed there and then kicks it back out. Notre Dame doing a good job of rotating on defense. Off to Kraft. She's going to go to the basket, gets it blocked by Lucius, but she's fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. I think Kraft just decided either I'm going to score, you're going to block me, or I'm going to get fouled. One of the 3.
Yep.
That's the first one on Lucius, and that will send Sarah Owens to the free throw line. 64% free throw shooter on the year. Free throw, little long, no good. She's got a second one here, trying to cut that 4-point lead down. Free throw, good this time. 2017. Full court pressure by Doniphan. You'll see that pretty much all night.
Yep.
Lucius in the backcourt, kicks it off to Kate Rubel. I think you want to probably try to force Kate Rubel to her right. She's predominantly left-handed.
She's a lefty.
Kraft with it, back to Bree Rubel. Tries to drive baseline and gets it into Barnett. Jumper up and good. Eliza Barnett is having a game. She's got 8.
Yeah, I was just going to say, they've spent so much time worrying about the Rubel twins and Lucius that Barnett's really found herself some opportunity.
She absolutely has. 22-17. White with it, inside to Reedus. Lucius on her. She goes up off the glass.
Nice move.
Sure was. Good step through, up and good. 22-19. She's got 4 now. Ahead to Barnett. Good catch. Knocked out of bounds by Haygood, though.
Well, we knew this was going to be a dandy, Jim, and so far it's turning out to be.
It has. 3-point game right now. Rubel gets it across the timeline. And a steal by White. If she can pick it up, she does. She goes up, kicks it off, goes up, gets it blocked by Lucius. Good hustle by the big girl down the floor. Then ahead, good defense there by Reedus. Ahead to White. Back out to Haygood. And back to Reedus, and she'll reset now. That's Madeline Reedus to Haygood in the corner. Guarded by Barnett. Notre Dame stays in their 2-3 zone, matchup zone as they come out and extend it. White to the basket, gets it blocked. Gets it back out to Haygood, though, for 3, and we're tied up. Carson Haygood, the freshman, with 9, and it's 22-22. Good ball movement there by the Donettes. Ball's loose, and then Lucius comes away with it. She's going to go to the basket. She goes up. It is no good. Tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Bulldogs. The size of Notre Dame is giving Doniphan some trouble.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you've got Lucius and Rubel and Barnett in there, and, you know, they don't have quite as many folks with the size.
Spin move, turn around off the glass, and no good. Taken down by the Donettes. Madeline Reedus with it. Kicks it off to Haygood. Kraft at the free throw line. Or Owens at the free throw line, excuse me. So she's going to be called for a travel.
Oh, 3 seconds?
Oh, 3-second call.
3 seconds. Okay, I thought she lifted her foot up.
Turnover on Doniphan. Halfway through the quarter here, and we're tied at 22. Peyton Lowry checks in for Carson Haygood to give her a little breather for the Donettes. She has been their lightning in a bottle so far, so she's got 9 points. Kate Rubel with it. Kicks it back out now. Barnett, little runner off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound, gets it blocked. Loose on the floor, still loose. Bree Rubel comes away with it, still loose. It is a scrum and a jump ball. Sort of looked like a rugby there for a second.
Certainly did. Staying here with Bulldogs,
Yep, stays with the Bulldogs. Lucius checks back in. Nevaeh Lucius checks back in for the Bulldogs. And going to give Kate Rubel a break, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice to be able to substitute 6'2" for 5'10" and 5'11".
Yeah, exactly.
Bree Rubel with it. Kicks it right side. Three-pointer's going to be off the mark. No good, an air ball. Madeline Reedus has had a number of rebounds. Gets it and then right through Lowry's hands and out of bounds.
Well, Lowry's just a little bit smaller in stature than Haygood is, and if you're used to throwing it to Haygood on the wing over there, it's a little different.
Absolutely right. Notre Dame with the ball. Bree Rubel with it. Started in the back.
I tell you what, those Notre Dame defenders, Jim, are so good at getting their hands in there.
They really are. You're exactly right.
So impressed.
Kenzie Reedus, great defense right there on Lucius. I tell you what.
Yeah, it really was good.
Kate Rubel checks back in. And I believe that is Skylar Kraft as well for Notre Dame. Those dark numbers on that dark uniform for this old man's hard to see.
It's hard for this one, too.
Wagner with it, loses control of it. Ball's loose, lots of loose balls on the floor. That's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to go back to Doniphan. A lot of tips going on, so we're seeing a lot of balls on the floor.
Absolutely. You know, and they're letting them play on both ends, and boy, the girls are really, really playing tough defense.
Haygood and White check back in for the Donettes. We're tied at 22, 3:08 to go here in the first half. Haygood with it. Back to Madeline Reedus. She's the main ball handler for these Donettes. Free throw line to Owens, right side to White for three. Long, no good. Loose, taken down by Lucius of Notre Dame. To Bree Rubel, or to Kate Rubel. All the way to the basket, gets cut off there, then to Wagner. Cross court to Kraft. Step back jumper, good. Nice step back jump shot by Kraft. Oh, and just a bad pass, but saved. Great job of saving it there by Haygood. Haygood gets it back now. Still not across the timeline. And we've got a timeout by Coach Epps. He was afraid he was going to get that 10-second call.
Sure was.
So we're going to, I think, keep it right here. So far, been a really good one so far, Scott. 24-22, Notre Dame with the lead. But as you said earlier, a game of runs, really.
Yeah, it really has been a game of runs. Notre Dame got out to that little lead there, and then Notre Dame clawed back, took the lead there. Now Doniphan's fought back and tied the game, and it's now 24-22. But I tell you what, you know, both teams are in excellent shape, you can tell.
Right.
But, boy, they are both laying it all out on the floor tonight.
They are. Nobody in foul trouble yet. First score from Delta, Missouri tonight. Delta with a 22-14 lead at the end of the first quarter. The winner of that one will go to the Final Four in Columbia next weekend. So good luck to the Delta Lady Bobcats.
Yep. They're another fine team.
They are. They're a powerhouse, I guarantee you. They're a good one. So basketball belongs to the Donettes. They trail by 2, 24-22. We talked about earlier, these two teams played earlier in January, and a 2-point overtime win by Doniphan in Doniphan. Good screen set there. Nice kick inside. Reedus head fake. Gets it blocked by Lucius. Man, she is a blocking machine.
She is.
Ahead. Kate Rubel. No good. Taken down by White.
That pass right there looked like Brady Cook from the Missouri Tigers. It dropped right in the pocket.
White with it. To Owens at the free throw line. They play that high post well. Haygood open for three. Good! Man, she knows that spot. She's got 12 now.
Well, and you know, Notre Dame has got to know she's over there.
Right. And they do a really nice job that Doniphan does. They put that high post, which is Sarah Owen, and when they collapse down on Reedus, then that leaves Haygood open, and she's knocking it dead right now.
Yeah, I don't know how many she hit.
She's hit 4.
She's 4 already?
I think 4 or 5 from out there right now. So inbounds to Kraft. Left-handed dribble and kicks it off to Kate Rubel. She puts it down the floor. She drives all the way to the basket, and she's going to pick up a charge. Good job in there of drawing the charge.
Well, that's where you know, she just a sophomore, you know, you learn that explosiveness that you're going, instead of going directly you go straight up.
Right.
And that really helps not to run right into that defender.
Second one on Rubel. Herbst checks in the ball game to take her spot. Lucius, good defensive play there by Nevaeh Lucius, and she'll bring it up for the Bulldogs.
Come help me out.
Yeah. Kraft to Herbst. Inside to Lucius. Reedus knocks it away, but Lucius got it back. She drives baseline. Ooh, got up and no good. Tipped, loose, and taken down by the Donettes. Out to White. She's quickly down the right sideline. Crossover dribble. Reach in, no call. Inside to Reedus, up and missed it. The layup, no good. And then Lucius with the rebound. Missed the chippy. 59 seconds to go in the quarter. 25-24. Bree Rubel with the basketball for the Bulldogs. She drives down the lane as it opens up, then just threw it right to the defender. It goes back. Kraft, step back court. If she'd have picked it up one step further back,
that's
Scott,
exactly right.
Would not have been a turnover.
Well, I think on that drive that time by Bree Rubel, I think one of the Donettes tipped the ball out of her hand, Jim. I tell you what, they are so well-versed in tipping that ball out.
I'd say Jimbo Blackwell's got something to do with that.
I think you're probably right.
We watched him coach a lot of years
yes,
over
sir.
there. To Owens at the free throw line. To White. Inside to Reedus. She goes up, loses control of it, and it comes down to Kraft. She's having a tough time inside with Lucius tonight. Ahead to Rubel. Inside. Nice wraparound pass to Barnett. No good, but she'll be fouled by Reedus. That'll be her second. Good wraparound pass there.
Reedus cannot afford to get in foul trouble in this game, Jim.
No, they've got to have her size, rebounding, and defense in there. Barnett to shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. She's got 9 now. She's the leading scorer for the Lady Bulldogs, and we're tied at 25. Second one, little long, and then falls in. Good.
Yeah, shooter's roll at time.
Madeline Reedus with it, drives down, kicks it right side. Haygood 3 more! She is on fire. She's got 15, and it's 28-26.
9 seconds, Jim.
Rubel with it. Lane opens up. She takes a 12-foot jumper. It's good. We're tied at 28. And that's the way we're going to end the first half, just like we started in a tie ball game. We're tied at 28. 28 for the Donettes, 28 for the Bulldogs. We will take about 6 or 7 minutes. We'll be back with the second half of this one. You're watching State High School basketball on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up and coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagro 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Dunklin County Transit in Malden, Missouri is a fast and safe way for you to stay mobile. Call them at 573-276-5806.
I'm running for governor for one simple reason. Because parents who are working extra shifts today have children who need to beat the odds tomorrow.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Southern Custom Meats in Dexter, Missouri is providing you with the best in custom butchering, fresh vegetables, and farm fresh eggs. Call now or visit us today and see the Southern Custom Meats difference for yourself.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
First State Bank and Trust wants to thank the Dexter community for 20 years in business. We're there for you for your first paycheck, buying a home, opening a small business, starting a family, or planning to retire, and everything in between. We're the local bank you know and trust for all of your financial needs. Visit fsbtrust.com or stop by our Dexter branch to explore all your financial options.
Missouri State Senator Jason Bean, representing Butler, Carter, Dunklin, Mississippi, New Madrid, Oregon, Pemiscot, Ripley, Stoddard, and Wayne counties, would like to wish all the Southeast Missouri basketball programs in the 25th District a safe and successful season.
Just remember, if Autry Moreland's not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Athletics Association and Aycorp Sports.
We are at halftime here, the Class 4 District 1 Championship, a 28-28 game. Just a couple of those scores from around the area. At halftime, Park Hill Central, 30-26 lead over St. John, a little closer than I thought it might be. St. Pius leads Saxony 26-21 at halftime. And here, at Farmington with the win over Sykeston in that semifinal of the Class 5 District 1 girls. Here it's, as we said, 28-28. It's got 5 of 8 for the from the three-point line for Doniphan, and that's what has really kept them in the ballgame.
It really has. And you know what, Jim? They've been pretty good open looks out there. As good of defense as Notre Dame has been playing on them, whenever Reedus penetrates into the middle and that wing defender has to come kick over and help, that's leaving that wing wide open, and by golly, they're knocking it down.
Notre Dame only 1 of 4 from there, but they're 10 of 15 from inside the yard. Doniphan 5 of 7, but a number of blocks for Nevaeh Lucius inside, probably 4 or 5 blocks already.
I was going to say at least 4 or 5 blocks, and a lot of making you change what you're doing, a little hurry here and there. I mean, she's just tough to shoot around inside because she is so good at not leaving her feet. She doesn't swing her arm down at the defender. She leaves it up there and just tips it and blocks it out of the way.
Eliza Barnett leads Notre Dame with 8. Lucius with 4, 5 for Kate Rubel, 3 for Mia Patton, 4 for Skylar Kraft. For the Donettes, it's Kinsey Reedus with 4, Madeline Reedus with 2, Sarah Owen with 3, Carson Haygood with 15 on 5 threes.
Yeah, she's above her average in the first half. She's averaging about 11.6, Jim, and she's already got 15.
Absolutely right. And Ellie White with 4. Nobody really in huge foul trouble. Sarah Owen with 2 for the, or I think 2 for, for Kinsey Reedus for the Donettes and 2 for Kate Rubel for the Bulldogs.
Now she really wants to, for the Doniphan Donettes, Kinsey Reedus, they really need to make sure that she's pretty careful to not pick up that third foul early on here in this third quarter. She's basically one of the only things that they've got to defend against the height of Notre Dame.
And they really got to find a way offensively to get her involved a little more. I mean, she's got a great defender against her, but they're going to find a way to get her a little more scoring.
Yeah, maybe a little runner, little jump hook type of a thing to try to shoot the ball over Lucius, but just a turnaround jumper, man, it's tough.
These teams have played 6 quarters plus of basketball already this season, and there's been 2 points differential between them. That tells you how even they are, folks. Notre Dame with the basketball as we start this second half. The winners, we said, takes on the winner of, and it's a 5-second call to start the half.
Great defense that time by the Donettes.
Madeline Reedus with fantastic defense out there on Bree Rubel. Wow, that's a great way to start the half if you're Coach Adam Epps. That's exactly what you're looking for. I've noticed the jacket is off. The sleeves are rolled up now. Reedus with the basketball. Puts it on the floor. He's going to drive the baseline. Gets in there with sort of the big kids, though. Then kicks it out. Haygood for 3 more. Good! With Kate Rubel right in her face that time, and it's 31-28. Haygood with 18. Across the timeline to Kate Rubel to Lucius. She's at 15 foot. She puts it on the floor. They're trying to get after her with Reedus.
That was a great spin move by Lucius that time.
It was, and Scott, what you talked about, they couldn't get Kinsey Reedus in foul trouble, and Notre Dame took it right at her.
Well, yeah, Coach Beller just said, hey, we're going to take it at her.
White kicks it off to Owens. Loses control of it, gets it back. Hands tied up. It'll be a jump ball, and it will go to the Donettes. Got that ball a little low, and that allowed Rubel to tie it up there.
Yep.
31-30, Doniphan with the lead, just underway here in the second half. And that's going to be a foul on Lucius. That was an easy one.
Yeah, I don't know what she was thinking there.
Just got a push in there, and that's her second. Yeah, I think Sarah Owens like, what did I do to deserve that?
Yeah,
but caught the inbounds pass then. They get it inside to Reedus. She goes up off a glass, no good. Tip, no good, taken down by Kraft. She's really having to alter her shot against Lucius there.
I tell you what, if I'm Kraft, I don't want to have to bring the ball up against Ellie White.
No, I'm with you. Bree Rubel with the basketball, guarded there by Reedus. Kenzie Reedus, Madeline Reedus. Rubel down the baseline. Jump shot off the glass and good. Good shot. Sort of got in trouble there and then managed to open up for her.
Sure did.
32-31 now. Notre Dame back with the 1-point lead. Haygood with it. Double team, double dribble.
Yeah.
Sure, she picked up and put it back down.
Well, that double team kind of got her flustered.
It did a little bit. Notre Dame with the basketball. Rubel off to Kate Rubel. Inside to Lucius. Nice lob over the top, but well defended as well. And she kicks it off to Bree Rubel into Kate. Lane opens up for her. She goes down the lane. It's up. It's no good. Tip. She gets her own rebound. Then loses it, and White's on the floor. We'll have a jump ball, and it'll go to Notre Dame. A lot of jump balls, and it's just because, as you talked about so many times already, there's so much tipping of the ball when they put it on the floor right now. The defenses have been so good with their hands.
They really have.
Out to Lucius, guarded by Reedus. Then right side, or left side, to Bree Rubel. She goes on the lane, nothing there. To Kraft.
Kind of had Barnett sort of sealing her player off there.
Rubel for three, no good. Kraft with the rebound. Great block out there by Kate Rubel. She gets the jumper now, and it's good. The lefty's jumper is good, and it's 34-31.
Well, the way it's gone so far, they just need to find Haygood over there on the wing somewhere.
Really extending this defense. They get it to White. She's going to go to the basket, up and no good, but that'll be the third one on Lucius with the body. Ellie White will shoot free throws.
She got the ball with her hand, but she
got her with the body.
Put her body right into her.
Exactly right. Ellie White, 44% free throw shooter on the year. And she'll shoot... yeah. They called it on Barnett. They thought it was on Barnett, but it was actually on Lucius, and that's the right call there. Ellie White's free throw, up and no good. Peyton Lowry checks in, and Olivia Wagner checks in for the Bulldogs.
Wagner's the second leading rebounder for Notre Dame, so
free throw by White is good. And then Kenzie Killian checks in to replace White. 34-32, 2-point game. Full court pressure still, 2-2-1 full court press. The Rubel twins trying to break through that for Notre Dame, and they do. They get double team there, then they kick it off to a long three by Bree Rubel. It's long, no good. Rebound taken down by Reedus. She kicks it off to Lowry. To Killian and to Haygood. And then she takes it down and goes up and good. Great court awareness by the freshman,
You're right,
Scott.
Exactly right. Knew they were coming out after her and just throw a little pump fake. And
gonna have a foul on Haygood. Did get her on the arm.
Or Lowry that time?
Oh, yeah, it was on Lowry. You're right. I thought it was on Haygood. It's on Lowry. You're right. Her first, team foul number 1.
34-34.
Bree Rubel with the basketball in the backcourt, gets past Killian and kicks it right side. Then gets it back out. Rubel for three from the top of the circle, off the mark, no good. Notre Dame struggling from the three-point line. Madeline Reedus with it.
Bree Rubel shoots about 30% from three, Jim.
Shot is no good, taken down by Barnett. We're going to have a foul inside.
That's either Reedus or Lowry one.
It's going to go on Madeline Reedus, I believe, yes. It'll be her first, team foul number 2. Kraft checks out for the Bulldogs.
Well, in that situation, you need to kind of know when to be judicious about putting your hand in there, right?
Exactly right. Kate Rubel with it. Gets double teamed over there. Now kicks it across to Panton. Back up tipped. Rubel comes away with it. It's going to drive down the lane, baseline, and gets tied up there. Up shot is no good, loose, and it's going to go on. We'll see. I believe that is on Barnett. Her first, team foul number 3 on the Bulldogs with 4:19 to go in the quarter. A little more physical in this half than it was in the first half.
Definitely so.
They've really upped the physicalness. Haygood with it. Right side, Killian. Picks it up, gives it to Kenzie Reedus inside. She goes up, no good. Rebound, Kate Rubel, and then
a foul.
Reedus is going to pick up her third on the reach in. Third one on Kenzie Reedus.
Doniphan fans are not liking that, but she sure had her. She had her held.
No question, that was a foul. I know that they were wanting something on the shot, but Reedus checks out and Owen checks back in, and I would figure you'll see Nevaeh Lucius in fairly quickly. Well, she's got 3 fouls too, though.
Both post players for each team with 3 fouls apiece.
Inside, knocked away, loose. Still loose, then taken down Notre Dame, up and good.
Boy, good shot that time by Barnett. Good, yeah, just a nice little, about a 13-footer there.
36-34. Inside, kicks it across to Haygood. She takes a little stop pop. It's short, no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Ahead, Bree Rubel quickly. She's down the floor, up and no good. Out of bounds, will go back to the Donettes.
Tell you what, that was really good defense that time by Lowry. She forced Bree Rubel to kind of do that Euro step and could not get the shot to go down.
Donettes struggling a little bit with the full court pressure of the Bulldogs. Lowry with it, ahead to Haygood. Tip from behind by Rubel, and it's a steal. Quick up the floor is Wagner for the Bulldogs. Right side to Panton. Cross court to Bree Rubel. Kate Rubel, runner, and she's going to be fouled. It'll be 2 free throws coming up for the sophomore Kate Rubel.
That foul is on. Yep. It's on Madeline Reedus.
Madeline Reedus, her second. Team foul number 4, so Notre Dame shoots free throws the rest of the quarter. Rubel's free throw, no good. She's a 62% free throw shooter typically. Kraft back in for the Bulldogs. Rubel, that's her 8th point of the night, and it's a 3-point lead. And Coach Epps rolls the dice a little bit here as Kenzie Reedus checks back in, as does Ellie White. Good minutes off the bench, though, by both Kenzie Killian and by Peyton Lowry. Haygood with it, gets double team there, then they kick it back out. Goes cross court to White. Kicks it inside to Reedus. To Owen, short, no good.
Kind of short-armed it there, Jim, just a little bit.
Kate Rubel up the floor with it. Push off, no call. And Kraft for 3, good!
She hit it!
Skylar Kraft for 3, and it's a 6-point Notre Dame lead. And then a foul, that's going to go on Panton, I believe.
Yep.
That'll be the 4th team foul. Bree Rubel checks in for the Bulldogs. Kate Rubel checks out. Also, Madison Earps checks in for the Bulldogs. Reedus with the basketball, guard there by Bree Rubel. A physical game, to me, Scott, favors Notre Dame a little bit here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Doniphan is so good at just a little.
Yep. Starting to call it a little closer now,
Doniphan is really, really good at being able to go underneath with the hand to tip, and they don't get called for that because of how they're executing that defense.
Exactly right. Madeline Reedus to shoot 2 free throws here. That foul went on Wagner. Free throw is good.
Well, I tell you what, Madeline Reedus, she doesn't score a lot, Jim, but she is the heart of this Doniphan Donettes team.
She really is.
And she is so confident in her ball handling and her defense.
Yeah, she is.
You can just tell.
She has done a huge job for them. Without her in the ball game, I agree, they struggle a little bit. in the ball game, Kate Rubel for the Bulldogs.
Lowry back in the game
to replace Ritas with 2:18 to go in the half. Don't want to pick up a fourth on her if you can help it.
So they're already starting the
offense for defense
thing here in the third quarter.
Rubel with the ball. Kate Rubel, that is. Gets across the timeline with it. Drives inside, gets all the way to the basket,
easy.
Up and good. Yep, nobody really cut her off, Scott. 42-35, biggest lead of the game for the Bulldogs. They lead by 7.
Maybe matched the biggest lead by Doniphan as well.
Really struggling. A timeout by Coach Epps. He got it before the 10-second call. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back on the Aycorp Sports Network. It's Notre Dame 42, Doniphan 35. You're watching Class 4 District 1 playoff basketball on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV. Back at Notre Dame Regional High School, the Class 4 District 1 championship game right now. The number 2 seed Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs ranked number 5 in the state, 42. The Doniphan Donettes, the number 1 seed and the number 1 ranked team in the state, 35. Jim Riker and Scott Nelson with you. And Scott, it's been a dandy game. It's gotten more physical in the second half, and we were talking during the break there. Yes. That's really sort of favored the Lady Bulldogs a little bit.
Yeah, it really has. They've kind of let them bang around a little bit, and Notre Dame's taken advantage, and as a result have that 42-35 lead here with 1:55 left in the third.
Doniphan with the basketball. A lot of full court pressure on the Donettes.
Kind of a little.
Haygood's open for 3. Good! I tell you what, if they break the pressure, she's something. It's 42-38. Herbst with it, knocked away, goes off of Haygood out of bounds. We'll go back to.
Yep, good call there by.
Yes, it was.
By Jim Vaughn on that one.
Yes, it was. Peyton Lowry checking in for Ritas. Kinsey Ritas here with 1:35 to go in the quarter. And they switch defenders. Notre Dame's been able to keep Lucius on the bench here since they've got the lead with her 3 fouls. Bree Rubel kicks it off to Panton. She puts it on the floor, drives the baseline. Nice dish. Nice dish to Barnett. She finishes. She's got 14 now, and it's 44-38. Great look. White will take the 3. Good! Doniphan hot from the 3-point line. 8 of 11 from the 3-point line, and we've got a 44-41 game. Great catch over there.
That'll keep you in the game, won't it, Jim?
It will. Kraft gets double-teamed in the corner.
She stepped on the line.
She stepped on the line, and it'll go out of bounds and go back to Doniphan with 55 seconds to go in the quarter.
Little momentum swing here back towards the Donettes side of the ledger here,
exactly
Jimmy.
Right. Ritas comes in the ball game. I believe Doniphan has the ball to start the fourth quarter as well. We'll see here. Madeline Ritas in the backcourt, guarded by Kraft. Gets across the timeline. Then off to Owen. To White. She's going to drive baseline. She's going to go up and good. Nice drive by the freshman Ellie White.
1-point game.
White with 9. 33 seconds to go in the quarter. To Kate Rubel in the backcourt. She gets double teamed, gets it off to her sister Bree. She drives down, kicks it right side. Baseline drive, up, long, no good. Rebound by the Donettes and just right off of White's hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, Ritas just threw it a little bit hot.
Lucius checks in the ball game here with 20 seconds left to try for the offensive opportunity here. 44-43, Notre Dame with the lead. Lowry's going to check in for Kinsey Ritas here. Good choice. Mismatch in size for Doniphan right now, but you don't want to pick up that fourth foul on Ritas.
You know, the one time where they had Lucius down there posted up, she scored, so you might think about that, but they're just going to hold for one.
44-43, 11 seconds to go in the quarter. Screen set, cut off there nicely. Kate Rubel in the lane. Got by maybe with the travel, no call. Taken down by White. Out of bounds with 2.1 seconds to go and go back to Doniphan.
Well, if this quarter holds like this, Notre Dame will have had the advantage in the quarter by one.
White doesn't get the shot off before the buzzer. So we're at the end of 3, and it's the Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs 44, the Doniphan Donettes 43. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Aycorp Sports.
Just remember, if Autry Moreland is not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Aycorp Sports.
We head to the fourth quarter. Notre Dame has a 1-point lead, 44-43 over the Doniphan Donettes. If you wonder if Doniphan basketball is in good hands, Carson Haygood, a freshman with 23, Ellie White, a freshman with 10, I'd say it's in pretty good shape.
I'd say they are in really good shape. The only thing for them is after this season, they do lose a senior in Kenzie Reedus.
Yes, that will be a blow to them, certainly. Doniphan with the basketball to start the quarter here. 1 quarter to decide who plays either Park Hill Central or the St. Genevieve Lady Dragons in the next round of the playoffs. Madeline Reedus directing traffic. She gets double teamed. Gets it out though to White. Right side, Haygood's open for 3. This one's short, no good. But White with the rebound.
Oh, and the foul.
And that's going to be a foul on Wagner. That'll be her on Penton, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yep. First team foul. 3rd foul on Penton.
Say the fans are getting into it here, Jimmy.
I'd say they are. We got a great crowd on hand, almost a capacity crowd here at Notre Dame, and probably 2/3 of them, honestly, from Doniphan. Reedus, Madeline Reedus in the corner. Haygood's open for 3. A shooter's going to shoot, and she's going to make. She's going to make. She's got 26, and it's 46-44 Doniphan. Lucius cross court to Panton and then across to Rubel. She's going to drive inside. Nice double team on her, but then to Kraft for 3. Off the mark, no good. Nice rebound. Rubel up and good on the offensive board.
Tie game again.
Kate Rubel with a nice rebound there. She's got 12. Owen with it. Kicks it to Haygood. Inside to Reedus. She goes up and is going to be fouled by either Lucius or Rubel. Either one. It's going to go on Lucius. That's her 4th.
I kind of thought I thought they were calling her for sliding her foot there at first, Jim, and then they got the foul.
Yeah, I thought that I thought she was going to go up earlier than she did, and she didn't. Free throw up and good. Doniphan with a 1-point lead. Bree Rubel checks in for Lucius. 7:04 to go, and what has been a good one. Notre Dame had a 7-point lead at one point. That's been the biggest lead by either team. Second one good also. Reedus now with 6. Bree Rubel brings it up, kicks it off to Barnett, who's had a great night for the Bulldogs. Rubel in the lane, going to draw the foul and will shoot 2 free throws.
Yep, good drive that time. She was either going to make it or get fouled. And
exactly
she got
right.
fouled.
That's on Haygood. That's her 2nd. First team foul on the Donettes here, and Kate Rubel will shoot 2 free throws. She's got 12 points, a 62% free throw shooter on the season, and knocks that one down. Notre Dame is 7 of 9 right now from the free throw line, 7 of 10 for Doniphan. So both these teams have shot free throws very well, as you would expect from 2 really good teams. Nice block out there by Owen on the miss. Ahead to White. She gets down, gets double teamed, and kicks it back out to Haygood. Kicks it across to Reedus. 1-point lead for the Donettes. To White.
Oh, that went off White's knee.
It did go off White's knees, and it's a turnover on the Donettes.
Good defense again, both teams.
Typically, Doniphan allows only 36 points a game. Notre Dame 43, so they're both really good defensive teams all the time. Rubel gets double teamed, gets it back out though, and kicks it off to Bree Rubel. She's double teamed out front to Panton. Gets it back now. Goes cross court to Kraft. She's in the lane, a little runner off the mark, no good. Knocked out of bounds, will go to the Donettes.
Well, good idea that time, but she just could not get that little runner to fall.
That's right. It was a good look, just didn't get it to go. 48-47. The Delta Lady Bobcats, thank you, lead by 12 at the end of the third quarter. Lane opens up for Owen. She goes up, missed the layup, no good. Barnett with the rebound. Off to Kate Rubel. Up and no good, tipped. Bree Rubel right there for the rebound for the Bulldogs. Kraft's going to travel.
Yep. Hadn't thought about taking that three and didn't do it.
And then took the extra step. Doniphan with the basketball and a 1-point lead. 5:38 to go to determine a district champ. Unless we get overtime, of course.
Yep.
Haygood with it. Breaks through the defense. Tries to get inside. Good recovery there and good rotation back there by Mia Panton.
Yeah, Panton almost could have reached out and just grabbed that ball, but good defense to knock it away.
Reedus with the inbounds, or tries to, gets it in to Owen. She puts it on the floor, guarded there by Kraft, trying to work around her, can't. Then to Haygood in the corner for three.
Oh,
this one long. White though with the rebound. She goes up off the glass, no good. And then loses it on the tip, and it goes to Rubel. Kate Rubel to her sister. And then Panton for three, off the mark, no good. Nice block out.
Sure was.
And ahead to White. She goes to the basket. Oh, tries to wrap around to Haygood, knocked out of bounds, will go back to the Donettes.
There's Panton again running the floor, playing defense.
Lucius in the ballgame.
I was just going to ask Jim, when do you think he's going to put Lucius back in the game?
At 4:55 of the fourth quarter, I'd say. Exactly right. She's got 4 fouls, but is a huge defensive stalwart for the Bulldogs. 30-second timeout here, so we're going to keep it right here. 48-47. Anybody who's watching this one is getting their money's worth.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. You know, not that they're not always, but possessions at this point in this game are really important.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good time out there by Coach Epps to kind of draw something up here, because with 4:55 left, the way these two teams are playing defense, you know, a 3 to 4 point margin could really make a big difference. And if you can get a good open look right here, Jim, you know, that may be a difference in the ball game even.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. It's a shame either one of these teams has to lose in a district championship game. I mean, you've got two of the, by the coaches' polls, best 5 teams in the state. But
oh, absolutely.
I don't know that you'll find 2 much better teams any place in the state for sure.
Yep.
So it's a shame one of them's got to lose. 48-47, Doniphan with the lead and the basketball. Madeline Reedus to trigger the inbounds. They do get it into Owen.
Ooh.
Knocked out of bounds off of Barnett.
Really good defense that time by Bree Rubel.
And then they get it from a tough spot over in the corner to inbounds. Madeline Reedus with the basketball. She's the point guard for the Donettes. To Haygood. Ooh. Inside to Reedus. Kenzie Reedus. She goes up off the glass. No! Went all the way up and down and didn't go in. Boy, that was close.
It sure was.
Bree Rubel with the basketball. Man-to-man defense for the Donettes. And that's going to be up. Good call. Owen with the push.
Yeah, that was
no question.
Easy to see.
That was. That was. Third foul. Team foul. And that's the third foul on Sarah Owen. Notre Dame looks to get it in, looks. Blocked by Haygood. She's done it all tonight. Reedus gets it ahead to Haygood. She pulls it back out, kicks it off to Madeline Reedus. Doniphan still with a 1-point lead to Owen. And it gets it off to Madeline Reedus. Like you said, every possession is, and the kids know every possession is important too here.
It's a premium to have those possessions here.
To Owen at the high post. Inside to Reedus. She goes up and good over Lucius for 2.
Well, Lucius she really couldn't do anything about it at this time, Jim, because she did not want to draw that 5th foul.
8 for Kinsey Reedus for the Donettes, and they have a 3-point lead with 3:46 to go. Lucius drives baseline. Oh, and she traveled, unless there's a foul. Going to be a blocking foul.
Yeah, I was going to say, she got pushed.
Yeah. And that's going to go.
Sorry.
That's going to go on Kinsey Reedus, and that's her 4th.
Ooh.
And the 3rd team foul on the Donettes. Foul trouble may end up playing a part of this ball game. Or it looks like it's going to, as a matter of fact. Bree Rubel thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Drives into the lane. Spin move. Nothing there, then kicks it back out. Barnett, 2 more. She's had a big night. She's got 16 for the Lady Bulldogs.
She sure has.
Great night. She's only typically averages 6.5. White for 3. Long, no good.
Yeah, she got held.
That's going to go on Sarah Owen. That'll be her 4th. And the 4th team foul on Doniphan. (50-49), Doniphan with the lead. They get it into Rubel. 4 fouls on Owen now, 4 on Kinsey Reedus. Bree Rubel jumper, no good, tipped out, taken down, jump ball, and will go to Notre Dame. 3:05 to go in this one.
This thing's turned out just like what we thought it might, Jim.
Yes, it has. You're exactly right. Peyton Lowry checks in for Sarah Owen now.
Got a timeout.
Timeout. And let's see if it's a full one. It's a 30-second, so we will keep it here. Delta up 56-39 with 3 minutes to go in that ball game. As we said, they'll move. If they win, they move on to the state semifinals next week in Columbia. I was trying to see if I could find a score here for the Park Hills Central St. Genevieve game. Of course, the winner of this one plays that one.
There it is.
Plays there. That's just a halftime score, I'm afraid. So, don't have that one, but got a great one here. Where we said 4 fouls on Nevaeh Lucius for Notre Dame, 4 on Sarah Owen, and 4 on Kinsey Reedus for the Donettes. The first one that loses one of those 2 players is going to struggle.
Yeah, they are. Sure are.
They really match up inside well because of all those things. So Notre Dame with the basketball. They trail by 1 with 3 minutes to go. In to Kate Rubel. Way too easy inside, up and good on the inbounds play.
She had the height advantage over both of the players down there, Jim.
Lowry kicks it to White. Then to Reedus. Inside, Lucius with the rebound. But then a great steal by Haygood. And we've got Kinsey Reedus on the floor.
That's not good.
No.
She says she's okay.
Yeah.
She's telling Jay Piles, I'm okay.
And Jay Piles tells Coach Epps, you're good. Just let her go. Lowry checks out. Owen checks back in. Kraft checks in.
But what a defensive play that time by Haygood. Notre Dame had a wide open player on the other end, and she stopped that and was able to get the ball back for the Donettes.
See what we've got here. Notre Dame with the basketball here. No, I'll take that back. Doniphan with the basketball with 2:45 to go. Notre Dame with a 1-point lead. 51-50. They get it inbounds to Owens.
Got to know where Haygood is.
Haygood's wide open, doesn't take it. Then a little runner in the lane, no good, little long. Rebound, Bree Rubel. Then off to Kate Rubel. Kicks it to Bree. A long three. Good! Huge three by Bree Rubel. Only the second one of the night. Notre Dame's only 2 for 10, but that's a big one. It's a 54-50 game. Hago gets it across the timeline. Gets it to White. Tries to go baseline. Nick gets it inside to Reedus. She gets tied up. There'll be a foul on the floor. Will go out of bounds to the Donettes.
That'll be the third foul on Notre Dame, Jim. Is that right?
That is right. And the second one on Eliza Barnett. Madeline Reedus to inbounds. Trying to fight through some screens. They do get it into Owen finally, and a timeout by Coach Epps. I think he was concerned he wouldn't be able to get that in, maybe. See if it's a 30 or a full. It is a full timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second break, I think. It's 54-50. Notre Dame with a lead. 2:11 to go in this district championship game. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
Jim Riker and Scott Nelson along with you here at Notre Dame Regional High School and what's becoming a sort of an instant classic, Scott. 54-50, the Lady Bulldogs of Notre Dame lead the Doniphan Donettes. Doniphan with the basketball here. And it's been a game of sort of unexpected scores. Carson Haygood, 26 for the Donettes.
What is she shooting from three-point range? Jim?
Well, I don't have it here in front of me, but she hadn't missed very many. I know that.
No, she is not.
And Eliza Barnett, 14 for the Lady Bulldogs. She typically will only average about 6, where Haygood will average 11. So they both really helped carry their teams tonight. Inbounds to Haygood. Picks up her dribble and kicks it off. Gets it right back in the corner to Reedus. Madeline Reedus puts it on the floor, drives inside, tries to kick it off. Good defense, but going to have a reach-in foul. And that's going to go on Kate Rubel, I believe.
I think you're right.
That'll be her third, team foul number 4. So both teams shoot free throws in the last 2 minutes of the game. Doniphan trails by 4, 54-50. Into Reedus. Out to White for 3. It's short, no good. Long rebound. Reedus tips it. Great play by Reedus to get it to Madeline Reedus. And then a steal by Bree Rubel. She's down, up for the layup, and good. Huge steal. Rubel now a 3 the last time down, and a big steal right there. Haygood in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline. 6-point game. Reach in. That's going to be a foul on Kate Rubel, and that's going to be free throws for Carson Haygood.
Yeah, Rubel, that's 4 on her.
Yep, 4 on her, 4 on Lucius.
Well, with a minute 33, I know your emotions are getting, you're really getting amped up here, but probably not needed that time.
Carson Haygood, the freshman, free throw is good.
She is money, man.
She has been. 8 of 11 from the free throw line for the Donettes tonight. Haygood's a 5'10 freshman. She's got a second one. One timeout left for Doniphan, 3 still for Notre Dame. Second one is no good. Rebound, Kate Rubel. 5-point ball game. At some point here, you got to start thinking about fouling, probably, Scott. Kate Rubel double teamed in the corner, gets down the baseline, and then drives all the way through it. Good job there. And then kicks it out front to Kraft. And there's where you wanted to foul. Good job. White will send Kraft to the free throw line. Kraft, though, is a 54% free throw shooter on the year. She'll shoot the 2 free throws to try to extend this 5-point Bulldog lead.
Takes a little bit of pressure off of you from the old 1-and-1.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. First one is good. Boy, both teams have shot free throws fantastically tonight. Delta girls with a 61-43 win. Congratulations to them on their trip to the Final Four in Columbia. Second free throw for Kraft here. Up and also good. 7-point lead matches the biggest lead of the game for the Bulldogs with only 1:12 to go now. Reedus with it. Doniphan's got to feel some pressure here to get a shot off quickly. Reedus with the catch, goes baseline. Reverse layup is good! Payson Haygood with the reverse layup. 5-point game, 50 seconds to go. Lucius to Bree Rubel now. She gets double teamed and gets it across the timeline. White almost with the steal. Lucius there, and a timeout by Coach Beller. 42.5 seconds to go, 5-point basketball game. We'll keep it right here, I think. Scott, so the winner of this one goes on and will play either Park Hill Central or St. Genevieve, depending on where that, and we don't know where that game will be yet. And either one of these teams that loses is going to look back and think, oh, we couldn't have turned the ball over so much, maybe, whatever. But they both have played their hearts out.
Oh, man, played their hearts out. Excellent defense by both squads. I tell you what, I've been impressed by so many of these players. It's been a really awesome game.
58-53. Just a reminder, too, on Aycorp Sports and Misha TV tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock, we will have the state quarterfinals in Class 2. It will be the Puxico Indians against the South Pemiscot Bulldogs from the Libla Family Center in Poplar Bluff on the campus of Three Rivers College. So you'll want to join us there. It'll be myself and Bobby Alford for that one to see which of those two teams goes on to the Final Four in Columbia next weekend. Notre Dame with the basketball, and they have a 5-point lead, 58-53 with 42.5 seconds to go. Notre Dame back on the floor. Huge crowd here tonight, and they overall have been really just into the game the way you're supposed to.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, haven't seen anything that it shouldn't be. Inbounds to Bree Rubel. She kicks it out to Lucius. Back out to Kate Rubel. And they foul Rubel. That foul will go on Madeline Reedus. Of course, they've already got 5 team fouls, so that's the third one on Reedus, and it will send Kate Rubel, who shoots 62%. So you prefer Lucius, who shoots 69% on the season, and the Rubel twins, even though she missed that, who both shoot about 63% on the season. Killian checks back in and replaces Lowry for the Donettes. 36.7 ticks on the clock. Second one, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be a foul on Barnett.
Foul.
And we'll let them score some points possibly without the clock running.
No clock running.
Third one on Barnett. She's had a really nice night, though. She's got 14 points already for this Lady Bulldog team. That sends Carson Haygood to the free throw line. The freshman has had a huge night, 27 already for this young lady. And we've got...
I think they put the foul on the wrong player, maybe.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, so Carson Haygood now. And Coach Beller is questioning what the call was. I hate that a freshman has to stand at the free throw line like that.
Yeah, but I tell you what,
she's been pretty cool all night.
She sure has. Anytime you can score 27 as a freshman in a district championship game, that's pretty sweet.
Exactly right. Carson Haygood shoot 2 free throws here. Try to cut this lead to make it a one-possession game. 58-50, could make it 58-55 with 2 free throws. First one is good. She has been money tonight.
She sure has.
I tell you what, 28 for the freshman. She's got a second one. Up and also good. One-possession game.
Cool as the other side of the pillow.
Double team, ball's loose, stolen. Haygood with it. Inside, it's loose, out of bounds. Will go back to Doniphan with 27.5 seconds left. Wow. Owen checks in for Doniphan to replace Killian. White will trigger the inbounds pass. She'll be guarded by Bree Rubel. They get it into Reedus. Guarded by Kraft. Off to White. In the corner to Haygood. She drives to the basket. It's good. A 1-point game. 58-57. 18 seconds to go. He wants some more. Coach Epson wants some more time on the clock after the timeout. It did run off a couple seconds probably. They'll look at it and try to decide what they want to do. 58-57, a 1-point game. So even if you foul now, Scott, and they make both free throws, still a one possession game. One possession game. That's exactly right.
Well, if you're Notre Dame, Jim, you got to be looking down the floor to get the ball, not with your back to get trapped like Bree did last time. So, because Doniphan, as we've noted all game, is so good at either tipping the ball or coming up and double teaming on that offside. So
absolutely,
they've got to know.
Added 2 seconds to the clock, put it to 19.4 versus 17.4. Good
right.
job. Good job officiating. They got together to talk that through. Man, this has been a good. Doniphan with no timeouts left now. This has been a good of game. I've done 79 games for Aycorp Sports this year.
Yes, sir.
And this is as good a game as any of them I've seen.
I tell you what.
It has been just terrific
both teams
game.
have just played their hearts out.
They really have. It's been as good a game as we've maybe covered all season here on Aycorp Sports, and we've covered a bunch of them. Notre Dame with the basketball. 1-point game, 58-57. Doniphan cannot call a timeout. Notre Dame has 2 left. Kate Rube will try to get it in bounds. Does get it into Kraft. That's where you'd want to foul if you're going to foul. They double team. She loses it. White comes away with it.
And a foul.
And a foul. And it'll shoot. Ellie White, the freshman, will shoot 2 free throws with 13.8 seconds to go in the ball game. Foul went on Kraft, her first. Ellie White with 2 free throws.
Ellie White,
44% free throw shooter. First free throw is long, no good. Still a chance to tie it with this one, though. You talk about tough on a freshman. Wow.
Oh, boy.
I'm glad she's not my daughter. We've both been through that. That's tough. Second one is long also. Lucius with the rebound and a timeout by Coach Beller with 12.9 seconds to go. Full timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break and be right back with this last 12.9 seconds here on Aycorp Sports.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
Back at Notre Dame Regional High School, folks, this has been a dandy. 12.9 seconds to go. Notre Dame leads by 1, 58-57. They have the basketball and 1 timeout left. So, Scott, what are both coaches talking about?
Well, somehow Coach Beller's got to find the right combination of getting the ball to the right person he wants to shoot a free throw, basically, because as soon as they touch it, probably they're going to get fouled if they can't get a steal real quick. Yeah, if Doniphan can't get a steal, they're going to have to foul.
But even with both free throws, still a one-possession game. And Doniphan has shot 9 of 13 from the three-point line, so they try to get it into Bree Rubel. They do in the corner. It's tied up, and then it's a jump ball, and it will go, I believe, to Doniphan.
It is.
It goes to the Donettes. 10.1 seconds to go. Sarah Owen checks back in for Doniphan. Wow. What a game. Bree Rubel got caught in the corner over there and got double teamed. They've got to be able to get it in bounds here. They do to Rita. She gets double teamed. Threw it at the feet of Owens. Jump ball will go to Notre Dame with 4.9 seconds to go. Just a bad pass there. Just threw it at her feet.
Yeah, knocked her right off the foot and just.
Maybe should have gone just gone up with it, but easy for me to say from up here. Notre Dame has got a foul here. They're taking their last timeout, which is a little bit risky because if they can't get the ball in bounds, they don't have a timeout to call now. So that becomes interesting.
In that case, you got to tell your kids
throw it long.
You got to throw it down to the other end of the court. You put somebody down there, and even if Doniphan gets the ball, they've got to make themselves aware where they are and what they're doing, and get down here and shoot a shot. But wow! Wow!
No timeout for either team. So right now, Coach Epps has got to be talking about we've got to foul immediately if we can't get a steal, and B, what we're going to do after they make or miss free throws. You know, you got to have all that in place right now, and that's a lot. That's a lot for a college team, for a bunch of high school kids. That's a bunch to do.
That are in this game, a lot of freshmen and sophomores.
Exactly right.
Bree Rubel is really one of their better free throw shooters, so they got it to the right guard that time, I think, to do that. But
just got it in the corner there, and and Doniphan just with a turnover that they didn't.
Lucius is shooting at almost 70%. You could just get it up there to her.
Yeah, I'd probably try to throw it high to her here and see if I could get her fouled. And that would be the 5th one on Reedus if they fouled there. They get it into Kate Rubel. And they get a blocking foul on Sarah Owens, and that'll be her 5th with 3.5 seconds to go.
She knew it too. She said, I'm out.
Right. So that will bring either Lowry or Killian back in, I believe, for the Donettes.
It's going to be Killian.
They said no timeouts left. And the last thing you want to do if you're Notre Dame is foul here. Kate Rubel, 2 free throws.
I mean, here's the question, though, Jim.
Well,
if you hit both free throws, well, that's out of the picture now. I was going to say, if you hit both, then
then it would do foul. Right, I would agree with that. But with missing the first one, you certainly don't. Doniphan still with the chance, even with the a make here. Second one is good. 59-57. Got to get something off quickly. They get it off to Haygood, and no shot gets off. Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs win the Class 4 District 1 championship 59-57. Let's take some look at some scoring here. For the Donettes, they were led by Carson Haygood with 31, who just had a phenomenal night.
She was just everywhere, defensively, offensively. She really carried the team for the Donettes tonight.
Ellie White had 10. Those both are freshmen. Sarah Owen with 3. Madeline Reedus with 5. Kenzie Reedus with only 8. She typically averages 18. They defended her very well inside.
They sure did. Lucius was really tough for her to get around.
For the Lady Bulldogs, 9 for Bree Rubel, 3 for Mia Payton, 16 for Kate Rubel, 6 for Nevaeh Lucius, 14 for Eliza Barnett. And really the big thing with Lucius was her defense and her blocking.
Yeah, it really was. I was going to say both post players sort of, made the other one not score like they normally do.
Exactly right.
But Lucius, we can't even talk about what she have, 6-7 blocks tonight.
Absolutely, that's exactly right. So 23 of 39 from Notre Dame from the floor, 19 of 34 for Doniphan. Doniphan, though, 9 of 13 from the three-point line. They just shot it fantastically tonight from the three-point line. So a lot of disappointment, I know, with the Donettes, but they've got a whole lot coming back next year. They've got a lot to look forward to. And for the Lady Bulldogs, no seniors on that roster.
Yeah, these teams have an opportunity to possibly be right back here next year, depending on what happens.
Exactly right, and a chance to go on. They will take on either Park Hill Central or St. Genevieve in the next round of the playoffs. See if we've got any kind of score there. I do not see one anyplace. So that is it. We still have basketball, though, here on Aycorp Sports tomorrow. It'll be the Puxico Indians and the South Pemiscot Bulldogs from the Libla Event Center in Poplar Bluff. We'll be on the air about 5 minutes or so till 1 o'clock with that state quarterfinal game in Class 2. Scott, enjoyed as always doing the game with you, and I don't know if we could have done a better one than this one.
No, man, this was a great one. We talked about it at the outset of the game. This big girl basketball here down in Southeast Missouri. These are probably the 2 best teams in this area, and boy, they put on a show tonight, didn't they?
They did. Notre Dame wins this district 59-57. For my partner Scott Nelson, this is Jim Riker saying good night, God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow from Poplar Bluff.